Hey everybody, Johnny Be Good here. Today is, what is it? Wednesday, January 15th, 2014. Located today in Union City, Georgia. That big massive building on your right is Kraft Foods. Temperature here is about 43 degrees. After sitting here all night long and half a day waiting for an empty trailer, they finally decided. Now get this, I don't understand this, get this. They finally decided, instead of me picking up a preloaded trailer right here that is ready to go, that way they don't have to pay the empty miles, right? It would be loaded miles after loaded miles. But instead, they will deadhead me all the way to Cartersville, Georgia. Bobtail, if I may add. They're going to have me bobtail all the way to Cartersville, Georgia, to Anheuser-Busch, because there's no empty trailer at Kraft. So now I'm bobtailing all the way up there to pick up hopefully a preloaded trailer. And that delivers to Columbus, Ohio. But either way, I am an employee. I do what I am told. I am sure that they know what they're doing. I don't agree with it, but that just is. Cartersville, Georgia is somewhere around 67 miles from here. It'd be funny if I get there and there's no empty trailers or loaded trailers. But hey, I get paid empty miles and loaded miles just the same. So I guess, well, to be honest, for my selfish reason, I was hoping to get a load out of Kraft, because those two loads are headed towards Florida, away from the cold, away from the snow. That's one thing about the good and the bad and the ugly about being a company driver, is you can't always choose what you want. But at the same token, you don't have all that responsibility of being an owner-operator. Breaking down all the headache, all the payments that the owner-operator has to pay. You know, I've always thought that being an owner-operator is, you make a lot more in most cases you either make a lot more or a little bit more than a company driver. But it's kind of like an investment scenario. The more you put in, chances are the more you get out. And of course, the more you put in, the greater your chances of losing. For now, I guess I am just somewhat brushing up on my patience. You know, I used to think and pray that, Lord, teach me to be patient. Guess what? In order for us to be taught to be patient, we have to go through trials and situations that are undesirable. Patience doesn't just come automatically, I guess. God doesn't just magically instill in you patience without trials. So I guess be careful what you ask for. But it's all good. Hey, if some of you out there are wondering who PJ is and why I post a lot of his pictures and videos, PJ is one of my subscribers that works for Walmart in Cape Coral, Florida. And he's crazy about Walmart. And he sends me pictures so I could post, make a video out of it and post it on YouTube. I guess he likes that idea. Once again, I would like to encourage some of you out there that if you could make a 10-second video of who you are, where you are, and send it over. I'd like to compile them, kind of like, where and who my subscribers are. Put a face on the name, put a name and a face. Put a face and a name. There you go. I have not yet bobtailed to Anheuser-Busch before. This will be my first. One of the good things about it is I don't have to go and make sure that the trailer is swept out or washed out. Chances are when I get there, trailer will be preloaded. What else is there? Not a whole lot more to say, I guess. Once again, I would like to encourage all of you to download the Grace to You application. Phone apps. Grace to You is by Pastor John MacArthur. Right now I am going through his audio Bible teaching of the book of Zechariah. Incredible detail of Bible teaching and explanation. So for those of you who desire that, I highly recommend it. Did you know that it took him somewhat about 40 years to teach the New Testament of the Bible? Can you imagine going to church for 40 years? Just teaching the whole, just the book of the New Testament? That's a long, long time. And the nice thing about this app is it's in chronological order, from the book of Daniel, Zechariah, Matthew, what else is there? I gotta look it up later. It's also known as GTY, Grace to You. Okay, exit 5. At exit 12, there's a petrol here. The nice thing about this Cartersville, Georgia, is there's a TA right there. You know, it just dawned on me, I've never picked up a load out of Anheuser-Busch and delivered to Anheuser-Busch. It can't be a load of beer. Maybe it's a load of kind of those plastic spacers that they use. Maybe empty barrel kegs, a barrel and all that stuff. And curious to what it is. By the way, I was in, when I was driving my family to Illinois on Sunday, I stopped by at a Sony store. Did you guys know that they have a new version of the Sony Action Cam now? $300. And the camera looks exactly the same. Same size, same shape, but a couple of improvements on it. The new one has a GPS built in to it. And the case is a lot slimmer and a lot smaller, and it has it has two buttons that you can operate. Unlike this one here, but $300. I don't have $300. Exit 9. Hey, can I ask you guys your opinion on something? If you were to pick and choose the men in history, such as JFK, Martin Luther King Jr., what's that other guy? Oh, his name eludes me right now. The black guy that has it's got a carbon watching his window is one of those black activists back in the 60s or whatever that was. If you were to pick and choose the men of history to be your hero, wouldn't your life and lifestyle reflect on that hero or that person? Right? I mean, if you were to pick somebody and then you live contrary to what they were teaching and what their life was about, isn't that kind of an oxymoron? Somewhat, I don't know, making it, I don't know what the word is. It just seems to me that a lot of people these days call certain people a hero, but they live contrary to that person's belief or life or person's teaching. Oh, here it is, exit 12. Right here is the Petro. There you go. All right, we'll catch you guys later. Johnny B. Good here. Have a good and godly day, you guys. May the peace of Jesus Christ rest upon you and your family. Keep you safe. Peace.